let me explain that in India, in Indian heritage, what we call Sanatan Dharma, we have varieties of worship. All kind of worship have the same meaning, same idea, thought and concept. In India today is called the Nag Panchami. Nag is a group of people, like we call Indian, a group of people, American, Canadian, Japanese, Chinese. In the ancient human civilization, there was a group of people. One group of people was named as Nag Panthi. People who was called Nag, like Indian. What is the meaning of Nag? Who believes that God has become all? What is explained in India? That here they worship snake. Then all over the world people they laugh. Here they worship snake. Why you are worshipping snake? What snake is going to do? It is a matter of laugh. But try to realize, here Nag means energy wave. A snake also moves like this. Because snake is a movement, is like wave-like structure, a spiral movement. And Nag represents the same energy level. We worship Shakti. When we worship Shakti, which in the form of wave, then we are called, traditionally we belong to Nag sect. Like Indian sect, American sect, British sect, Chinese sect, Japanese sect. Sect means a group of people. In the same way, this Nag is a group of people who were worshipping power. How to worship power? Feel head to toes. When you feel head to toes more and more, what is this? It is the presence of power of all kinds. In this worship, in this prayer, in this devotion, what we realize, life force which is flowing inside, it starts moving in and ascending up. When we realize this kind of phenomena within, then what we experience, the solid element within. What is the nature of solid element? God has become this. That is associated with the Muladhara chakra. God has become Swadhisthana chakras, all creativity and activity and element called Jal Tattva. God has become fire element. Fire element are bringing unity, Samat. That is the Manipur chakra. God has become air element, giving great power of perception, concentration, touch. That is Anhat chakra. God has become Vishuddhi, sky element, expanded consciousness. Moment we realize all these knowledge exists within, then we worship these powers. When we start worshipping these powers, then we belong to the sect, to the locality of the human being named as Nag. Nag sect. A group of people is called the Nag. Nag means like energy. Nag does not mean snake. If I say, okay, all right, Nag is snake, let us accept this. But the moment you realize God has become all, your consciousness ascended at the medulla, then what you realize, yes, God has become snake. How to realize? When you are one with the God, you become God. When you look into the snake, you feel that you are God, and God has become snake. You both are the one. Look at the tree, God has become tree. How you will realize? By looking at the tree, you realize head to toes is presence of God. Same thing is tree. There is no difference in between. Therefore, all kind of worships, so-called religious worship, present in all over the world, like Christmas Day, like Deepavali, like Holika, many other festivals like this in all over the world, they explain only one thing. Meaning of all varieties of the worship is only one thing. Moment you start experiencing this truth, you will realize that within our consciousness, which we call the hatred, it starts reducing. Condemnation means criticizing others. This lifestyle reduces. Then have fear. Fear is reducing. Have grief. Grief is reducing. Then here called the pride of family, pride of race. Pride of family and pride of race. And next is called smugness. Smugness means that I am something, you do not know me. I will give you lesson. All this is called the darkness. When you practice, when life forces starts ascending, when you start realizing, yes, God has become sky and air and fire and water and everything. God has become plants and animals, God has become me and you. You will realize all the darkness disappears. When darkness starts disappearing, you will realize now arthritis is reducing, blood pressure reducing, diabetes is reducing. This is the way how to get rid of all problems permanently. Otherwise, problem will remain as such. We'll take some medicine, symptom will be controlled. But illness, sickness will not disappear. What is the truth? What we have professional, religious practices in all over the world, and go to the deeper meaning to that, all explains the one kind of practice. That is, life force has going inside and going up. This is the brief for today. Let us feel our head to toes more effectively with the help of double breathing, followed by stretching relaxation. Let us bow down to our devotion in Kriya Yoga. क्रिया योग में हम अपनी भक्ति को नमन करें. अब हम बैठेंगे. Now we will sit. आंखें खोलें. Open eyes.